Stopped going to the barn for a month and was diagnosed with a mood disorder. Starting in October, I stopped going to the barn as much. I don't like the cold, and I spend a lot of the warm months actively over going to the barn, even if I'm not feeling like it, if I'm tired, knowing that when it gets cold outside, I'm not gonna go to the barn as much. So I had kind of stopped going to the barn and slowing down, and I started noticing just having a hard time maintaining myself. And I was like, I must have like ADHD or something. I just can't keep anything straight. And so I went to a psychiatrist and I explained to her, because I was like, why now? But I explained, like, usually I go to the barn and I find that to be such a deeply sensory experience. You're so busy, you're doing so much that it usually, like, I don't know, you don't have time to fall into your mental health because you're getting this like really deep brainwash every time you go. And I go pretty regularly. And I don't know, I told my psychiatrist that, I told my therapist that, I told my husband that, and I don't know if anyone really believed me. And then now I, haven't been going to the barn much at all because it's 12 degrees outside. So even if I go, I'm not spending a long time there and I'm not working with the horses. So yeah, I had like a hypomanic episode and I spiraled and tried to learn the drums, and I tried to learn so many different things, and I was like, I need to figure out something to do because the barn keeps me busy, the barn keeps me sane. Anyway, turns out mood stabilizers also keep you sane, and if this sounds familiar to you, then you might be also self-healing or self-treating with equine therapy, I guess, which is not a bad thing. I'm not complaining, but it does have issues when you cannot take your medicine. So now if we can just convince health insurance companies to cover horses for mental health, then I think we're going to be in a good place.